Hey, what's up everybody? Gilbert Blaze here with another video. It's Memorial Day weekend, it's Friday. I'm happy the weekend's here. But before I get into my video, I want to quickly talk about Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman died today at the age of 42, and I gotta say I was really sad when I heard the news because growing up as a kid, I was a huge fan of Different Strokes. I loved that show. It was so funny, and Gary Coleman was such a good child actor. I mean, he could do no wrong when he was a kid. He was so sweet, adorable. I mean, he had the whole world in the palm of his hands at that age, so young. And to think about what happened to him after the show went off the air and how his life just completely transformed downhill. It's just sad to think about that. You know, people talk about childhood stars going wrong, and when you hear about childhood stars going wrong, everyone always thinks about Different Strokes. That's like the example of childhood stars going wrong. You know, Gary Coleman, Dana Plato, Todd Bridges, they all had just horrible lives after the show went off the air. And with Dana Plato's death and now Gary Coleman's death, it's just sad. It's so sad. I remember like Todd Bridges was on Oprah a few weeks ago, and he was talking about all the trials and tribulations that he went through, and luckily he got his life back and his act together, and it's good to see that he's on the right path again. But to see what happened to Gary Coleman, I mean, he suffered through so many like medical problems all throughout his life. He had a horrible relationship with his family. He sued his family for money. The guy was basically broke, working as a security guard. He had a really bad marriage. I mean, he just had just a horrible life. Like, towards the end of his life, he just seemed very miserable and sad and pissed off. And it's just sad to see what happened to him. I mean, to think about how one day you could be on top of the world and the next day you could be completely nothing and a nobody. And that's the harsh reality of Hollywood. It's the harsh reality of fame. And it's always like, when I see something like that, that always gets to me, because I always think about my own life. I'm thinking to myself, you know, you gotta live life one day at a time, but you also gotta remember that anything can happen to you at any given moment, and things can change your life completely. So Gary Coleman was dead at 42, and I really hope that wherever he's at, that he can find the peace of happiness that he didn't find while he was living. So, alright, on to my video. Today I took the day off of work because I had some doctor's appointments to go to. So I was still trying to find out what's going on with my throat, with my potential sleep apnea. So now my doctor's telling me that I should see like a respiratory doctor because I might have problems breathing, so they want to check on me on that. So now I got an appointment to see a respiratory doctor in June. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I took an EKG test on my heart today because I wanted to find out if my heart was good. And anyone that's taking an EKG test, you know they got to put these like pads on your chest. So I have a hairy chest, and unfortunately the pads wasn't sticking on my chest, so they had to put tape on it. And God forbid, it was the most painful thing when they had to take it out. It was like a Brazilian bikini wax. Like it fucking hurt like hell. Like I was screaming so bad. I was screaming so bad. Like I felt like a little bitch. But that shit hurt. So the EKG test actually went well. My heart looked really good. So unfortunately, I gotta get put back on my blood pressure medications. I stopped taking them a while ago, so my doctor told me I gotta start taking them again. So I'm gonna respect the doctor's wishes and go back on my blood pressure medications and do that. But also, I'm definitely gonna keep on just like at night. What I plan on doing now at night is just trying to not tire myself out in a sense, but try to like relax my mind, my body, and my soul. And you know, the past few days I actually haven't been sleeping very well. Like it's like it comes and goes. It's so weird with me. But I haven't been sleeping good the past few days. But I still am very tired in the morning time. In the daytime, I have no energy. So that's still a problem right there. But I'm still focused on my diet. I'm still eating healthy. I'm drinking a lot of water now, which I hate water with a passion. But I've been buying water a lot. I've been drinking it. So I've been doing good with that. Buying a lot of fruits and vegetables, eating that. But you know, I still got my intense food cravings at night, which is like so intense. So I've been buying like rice cakes and eating that, snacking on that, to substitute for the chips and the cake. So that's been going good somewhat. Now I just got to get on the exercise kick and start exercising and being more or less like active in a sense. So today I actually went to Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx, which is like a really huge park, and I walked all around it, did some good power walking, and I was just sweating profusely, but it was a good workout. I came back home, my whole body was completely killing me. I was hurting, but I felt good that I actually like did some kind of exercise in that sense. So Memorial Day weekend's here. I might go to my sister's house in New Jersey for a barbecue. Still debating if I should go or not because I gotta work Saturday and Sunday, which sucks. But I'm gonna try to make that because I haven't seen her in a long time. So definitely I'm looking forward to that. Also wrestling wise, TNA is coming to Brooklyn. I forgot when, but Crazy Mike was telling me about it this weekend. I think he bought the tickets for us to go. So I am looking forward to seeing TNA. I haven't seen TNA live in a long time, but even though I hate the product that's happening right now, I'm always a sucker to go to live wrestling shows. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm also looking forward to I think Chikara actually. I'm coming to the city. I think they're coming either to New Jersey or somewhere around there, but I think they're coming to New Jersey. I gotta find out when, but Chikara comes back. I definitely want to go see them, and I also want to go check out this women's wrestling company. I think it's WSU. I always forget the name of it, but they're actually having a show as well. I hope it didn't pass already, but I gotta check it out on that. So yeah, what happened on NXT this week was pretty interesting with Bryan Danielson again. It seems like that storyline is progressing. I hope the payoff is very well. Now that the Miz ain't the U.S. champion no more, it's kind of like redundant to see Danielson versus the Miz. Even though it will be good to see a match between them, but it's not going to be for the U.S. title. I am happy for R-Truth becoming the U.S. champion. I would have never thought that he would have been traded to Raw and he would have had a big push. I mean, he's been getting a better push than John Morrison, who's not even seen on television, but I heard he got injured in a house show. So I'll be interested to find out what's going on with that. SmackDown's on. I'm not even watching it, even though I probably got it on DVR, so I could care less about that right now. Because like WWE is just so boring to me. It's so mundane. I need to be excited, and the only thing that's exciting me in terms of wrestling is the Indies, ROH, very exciting. I saw the new Live Wire, and it was very good. Kevin Steen had a great sick promo. He's just so freaking awesome. Kevin Steen is like one of my top 10 favorite wrestlers going right now. He's just incredible. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say for now, guys. Hope you all have a great Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to try to have a good weekend myself. Take care. Talk to you all later. Peace.